Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Today's featured guitar tone is Japan Live 1988. Guitar tone, stolen from 1988 from many various live bootlegs, and so this is a amalgamation. That's the word. Combination of many various live shows all into one. Which I just happen to call Japan Live '88. You want to use this for something else? Name it for something else. That's great. But this is a Jordan Lynch tone of 1988. Monsters of Rock, Beast from the East. Begin with the guitar tone of Japan Live 1988. Let's see what's in here. All right, obviously I have an amp, compressor, overdrive distortion, noise gate. We have EQ. We got chorus in this tone. We have delay and reverb. And this is a live tone, so there's lots of delay because in the mix you don't hear the delay, but you hear sustain and crunch, just the way Jordan Lynch likes it. I've talked to Jordan Lynch over the past 40 years. He's told me a few tricks up his sleeve. George and I go way back. We have pizza together. We go to hamburgers. All right, let's begin. This is an extreme lead, so this is obviously a high gain amp. Whatever high gain amp modeling you have, go ahead and choose that amp. See my gain? I have that all the way up. You want to use your EVH, Hughes and Kettner, whatever you have. Look at my gain. It's at 120. And there's my effect level at 57, right? It's not an 80 or 90, it's at 57. Right, what's next? There's my bass, my middle, my treble, and presence. Again, this is a live Japan. I could call it just Monsters of Rock or live Jordan Lynch, whatever you want to name it. But basically, this is every live audio bootleg tone from Beast from the East and Monsters of Rock, all rolled into one. Doesn't this guitar look good? Look, doesn't this look good? I thought about adding blue stripes, you know, like the not neon, but I wanted to make it 80s. So this screams 80s, doesn't it? Everybody has the same colors of Eddie Van Halen, and so I had to be unique. I could pay tribute to Eddie, play like George, but have my own guitar. So actually take that back. I can pay tribute to Eddie, sound like myself, play like myself, because I don't play like anybody. I don't sound like anybody. I have my own style. That's my style. I don't know who else plays like that or sounds like that. That's my style. What's next? My T comp is at 0. If you don't have that, don't worry about your tone. It won't affect it. All right, let's go ahead to my compressor. We have a compressor here. Those are my settings on the compressor. Oh, I love it. What's next? All right, now we do have overdrive distortion. These are all my overdrive and distortion pedals in the Boss eBand. In this case, we're going to use a Ibanez tube screamer. See where it says T-Scream? Well, they can't say tube screamer, right? Copyright. But they can call it T-Scream. So here we go. These are my, so this basically, those are the knobs on a tube screamer. So go ahead and copy those settings. And those are my overdrive tube screamer settings. Have noise gate. Obviously, this is a high gain, so put your noise gate right in the middle. Now, a lot of this gain right here is from the EQ. I'm going to prove it to you, right? Now, remember the Extreme Lead amp? Well, it has a lot of gain, right? Gain. And we have a tube screamer now, right? But if I turn the EQ off, listen. Now the same chords with the EQ on. So I have a lot of gain on the amp. I got a tube screamer for the overdrive. No distortion, but it's an overdrive. But now I have a lot of crunch on the EQ. So those are the first parameters, my low gain, high gain, and level. The next parameters on the EQ. My low mid frequency, my low mid Q, and my low mid gain. So back in the 80s, George Lynch had a lot of chorus, delay, reverb. Oh, it was beautiful. It was saturated. I love it. The next parameters on the EQ. High mid frequency, high mid Q, and high mid gain. Look. George, who? No, this is my style. George copied me. I always tell people now, Tony, who's your favorite guitar player? Who's your influence? Ace Frehley. What? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Ace. I like Ace. Nice. And then I start doing. What's next? That's the last parameters of the EQ right there. Look. Now, Jordan Lynch was known for his chorus, his wide, fat sound in the 80s. So let's go to the chorus. These are my Jordan Lynch guitar tone chorus. Now, I could have tried the high stereo, but I chose ST1 because I didn't want to make it too stereo. Watch. And the chorus. Right now, the chorus is off now. Ready? Here's the chorus. Here's the tone with no chorus. That sounds good, right? That sounds better this way. Look. Now, if I change it to SD2, it's almost two chords. You look. It's massive. So when we're done, you want to come back and just tweak it to SD2 and make a bigger tone. Go back and do that. This tone that I'm giving you right now, Japan, is this one. And then with the SD2. So listen to me carefully. When this original tone is done with the ST1, that's the way it is. Come back if you like the ST2, just tweak it to SD2 and then rename it something else. And then you'll have two tones from the same tone. So you can call it 1988 Japan Live, or 1988, and the second one, SD2, can be 1988 Japan Chorus, or Loud, or 80s, whatever you want to call it, but it's a different tone. Listen. SD2. But see, I wanted my tone to have chorus. I didn't want a chorus tone with distortion. The SD2 is massive chorus that's distorted. The ST1 is a distorted tone with a little bit of chorus. See the difference? settings, right? Come back, turn it to ST2, you got a brand new tone, right? Let's continue with the second. There's my delay. These are my Jordan Lynch delay settings. Look, if I turn the delay off, here it is. Sounds good, right? Sounds massive and loud, but it's dry. But I want to saturate it because we're going to play it live. It's going to get lost in the mix. So you go. Sounds like in 1988 live. That's not good. Worst is off. With that. That's also a good tone. You can also come back to it, take the delay off, and call it Jordan Lynch dry or whatever. But this delay, it gives the tone a life of its own. What's next? And these are my reverb settings right here. Honestly, you may have a bunch of reverb types. For this tone, I chose plate. You can try room, hall, whatever you want to. And that is my Jordan Lynch 1988 Japan live guitar tone. Again, I pretty much gave you 4 tones here. We'll recap with the ST1 chorus. That is this tone. We'll come back and make it ST2. We'll fatten it up big time, make it more 80s. That's a different tone. If we go to the delay and you keep it as is, that's still the original tone. And when you turn the delay off, now you have a drier signal of a fat tone from under lock and key type of tone, right? So if you want to play with the delay, turn the delay off. You have like an under lock and key type tone. Put the delay back on. You still got the Japan Live 88. So you have the Japan Live 88 and then the chorus tone with the ST2. You can turn the delay off and have an underlocking key tone. I'm Tony, thanks for watching. That was Japan Live 1988. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, leave them below. If you want me to give you a tutorial or show you this guitar with this, what do you call it, setup here, I'll be happy to do that, all right? Thanks everybody, I'll see you folks real soon.